guys, welcome to the welcome to another video. This one is going to be about Colosseum. This has been requested. कुछ दिनों से रिक्वेस्ट हो रहा है इसके बारे में, तो मैंने सोचा कि फ्री टू प्ले Colosseum के बारे में कुछ बात करूं और उसके बारे में एक वीडियो बनाऊं. तो मैंने मेन अकाउंट यू कैन सी देयर, बट दिस इज गोइंग टू बी फ्री टू प्ले अकाउंट, सो मैं अपनी सेकेंडरी अकाउंट से कर रहा हूँ ये वीडियो. सो what is different about free to play account? I've migrated back to this kingdom now, इसलिए मेरे रैंक पीछे है. लेकिन क्या चाहिए आपको फ्री टू प्ले अकाउंट में? क्या हीरोज चाहिए, क्या क्या इसके लिए प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट है? If you want to be in the top 500 or top 300 in I don't think you can go beyond 300 unless you are in a kingdom. just जैसे ये kingdom में बहुत सारे पे टू पे प्लेयर्स नहीं है. आप आपको इसके बारे में सिर्फ रैंकिंग्स देखने से माइट रैंकिंग्स देखने से पता चलेगा कि see in the top 100 the ranking is like 400 million is the highest. So जब आप 400 million देख is the highest might wise set ranking देखते हैं, तो आपको पता चलेगा. If I let me go to the main guild and I'll show you the ranking here. I am ranked 151 with 703 million might. That means if I go there to the other kingdom, जो मेरे आल्ट की kingdom है, उसमें if I go there, मेरी rankings शायद top 10 में होगी. Top I think it was last time मैं जब check कर रहा था तो top 10. Let's check again. That is in 343. So I will need 24 migrations call and my rank will be 8. So what does this tell me? What this tells me is that the competition is going to be very high for pay-to-play players in my kingdom, whereas my alt kingdom, the competition is not very high for pay-to-play players. I'm talking about the top 300 ranks. If people are not, and a lot of these pay-to-play players really don't push all the way up. So there are two things I'm going to talk about. Called heroes needed if you are a basic player, with complete free to play player, and heroes which are needed if you are if you want to pay like 800 rupees or 1200 rupees एक हीरो के लिए स्पेंड करने के लिए तैयार है, तो आपको क्या चाहिए इसके बारे में बात करूंगा. सो पहले फ्री टू प्ले हीरोज जो आपको चाहिए. The important thing to note about Colosseum is what is more important is आपकी हीरो की रैंक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और आपकी हीरो की ट्रॉफीज बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इस दोनों के बाद में योर हीरोज कलर कम्स इनटू प्ले. यू नो आपके हीरो के ये जो लेजेंडरी है इसके बाद आती है. सो पहली चीज आपकी रैंक में कंसंट्रेट करना पड़ेगा. आपको रैंक 8 कितना जल्दी आ सकते हैं, रैंक 8 आना चाहिए. और उसके बाद रैंक 8 आने के बाद आपको ये सारी ट्रॉफीज मैक्स करना पड़ेगा. मैक्स इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि जब भी देखते हैं you need to max this is the primary stat that is taken into consideration in the Colosseum. Legendary is the secondary. I mean, the legendary hero comes secondary, but having both of them maxed helps. So if you don't have a legendary hero, but if it is rank 8 with all the trophies, well and good. But if you can get rank 8 all the trophies and legendary, that is even better. So वही आप ये चीज. सो पहली हीरो आपको चाहिए वो रोज नाइट है. रोज नाइट हैज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल टू प्ले इन कोलोसियम, क्योंकि ये जब भी कोलोसियम की फाइट स्टार्ट होती है, रोज नाइट डज अ बफ व्हिच प्रिवेंट्स इमीडिएट स्टन, व्हिच इज रियली हेल्पफुल. सो रोज नाइट आपको चाहिए. ट्रैकर डज अ इमीडिएट स्टन ऑन द फार्दस्ट हीरो. ट्रैकर क्या करती है, जब भी फाइट शुरू होती है वो एक स्टन करती है. वो स्टन सबसे दूर की हीरो में होती है. वो स्टन को अवॉइड करने के लिए आपको रोसना चाहिए. सो रोजनाइट इज द नेक्स्ट हीरो दैट आई वुड सजेस्ट is Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, what Demon Slayer does is when it proc fires, it goes to the hero with the highest intelligence और उसको उसके ऊपर एक he fires a lot of damage on that. And if your timing is all correct and everything fires, then you can probably insta kill the opponent's hero. हीलर को आप मार सकते हैं और जिससे आपको 50% प्लस आपकी विनिंग चांसेस बूस्ट होती है. सो द नेक्स्ट हीरो इज डीमन स्लेयर. अगेन रैंक 8 होना चाहिए, सारी ट्रॉफीज मैक्स होना चाहिए. जब जब ये दोनों सिंक होती है तो यू कैन डू रियली वेल. सो रोज नाइट, डीमन स्लेयर, एंड उसके बाद ट्रिकस्टर इज ऑल्सो रियली हेल्पफुल in Colosseum. Trickster is helpful against physical. If आपकी opponent की सारी heroes physical attributes में होती हैं तो Trickster is really useful because Trickster debuffs their physical damage. So उसके एक accuracy debuff होती है, they blind and accuracy debuff. So which accuracy debuff means आप damage कम लेते हैं. जब आप ये आपकी दो अपोनेंट्स के हीरो आपको अटैक करते हैं तो डैमेज कम लेते हैं, इसलिए एक्यूरेसी डिबफ इज रियली गुड. इट आल्सो इंक्रीजेस डेक्स्टरिटी ऑफ ऑल योर हीरोज. तो दिस ये दोनों के लिए बात से ट्रिकस्टर इज रियली गुड because it's going to put a debuff on the opponent's team. So Trickster is the next hero. Trickster again आपको पता है 25% research boost दे दे तो lot of people have it upgraded to legendary already always, but make sure you also have it at rank 8 with all the trophies. And pairing with Trickster is Black Crow. If you pair these two, you do a lot of damage. This reduces defense, that reduces accuracy. So एक आपको आपके ऊपर जो डैमेज आती है वो कम हो जाती है, और दूसरी ये जब ये पैर करते हैं इससे पैर करते हैं आप उस पर ज्यादा डैमेज कर सकते हैं. एंड दिस वन also has is got an AoE damage which is also really good. So you know, because of this combination, whenever I use Trickster, I try and use Black Crow as much as possible because in dono se I can do a lot more damage on the opponent's team. So as I said, Rose Knight, Trickster, Demon Slayer, Trickster, Black Crow. Again, important, rank 8 and Sari trophies maxed. उसके बाद Snow Queen again, rank 8 maxed. Why do you need Snow Queen? Snow Queen does a stun. It does, the stun is really good. Okay, there it is. Stun is really good. What happens is because of this stun, इसकी stun से वजह से आपको, this is equivalent to a pay-to-play hero which does a similar effect, but not as effective as the pay-to-play hero. But this is really good. So this is another thing that you might need. Rank 8, again legendary if possible, with all the trophies maxed. So these are must-have heroes. Optional heroes, Shade is also really good in Colosseum. It has a lot of damage, it does a lot of damage. It also jumps over to the opponent's team like Demon Slayer, but it's an optional hero to have. Uske baad Tracker, as I said, if the opponent doesn't have Rose Knight, it's a huge plus because it does a lot of damage. It's उसके एक damage बहुत सारी होती है, and it's a very good hero to have. Then what else do you need as pay to play hero? Incinerator is another must have hero, rank 8, all the attributes maxed. And what is Incinerator good for? Incinerator is good for specific opponents that come up against you, even against some specific pay to play opponents के ऊपर ये बहुत सारी damage करती है. So Incinerator is a must have hero, not optional, must have, but not as high priority as the other ones, but I would certainly have it in my grouping. Then Death Knight is a very good hero early on as a pay to play player to be maxed out, rank 8, all trophies maxed, because it has it raises itself up. So वो एक बार मरती है तो उसके बाद वापस आ जाती है, इसलिए वेरी गुड है। तब तक आपको रोज नाइट नहीं मिलती है till you get your roast knight maxed out. Death knight is really good, good hero to have, and it's easier to max with all trophies at to level 8 than the other heroes. So I would suggest Death Knight for the early part when you're in lower levels. Death Knight is really good for Colosseum. Free to play player again, Prima Donna is a must. It's the only healer, effective healer you have. So Prima Donna is good. Maxing out again, really good. Uh, but it's optional to a lot of cases. Another optional hero, Scarlet Bolt, which is really good for Colosseum, and Square. So these two are healers, Square, C Square, and Prima Donna. Scarlet Bolt and Shade are optional optional assassins that go down directly into the opponent's side. So these are all optional heroes. What else? That's about all the free to play heroes that I can say that are must have for Colosseums. So what combinations do work? Okay, there are some primary combinations that you can work based on. So this is one combination. You can even remove this. Okay, let me put this together. Okay, so what is this combination good for? जबकि आपके opponent heroes are magic heavy. This is one combination. This is another combination. आपके opponent जब भी magic heavy होती हैं और वो बहुत सारी magic damage करते हैं, तो इस combination is good. If you are struggling and you're dying very quickly, you can remove this and add Prima Donna. But not necessary in a lot of cases. Uh, this, as I said, the combination I said magic heavy है, आपके opponents magic heavy हैं, तो इस combination बहुत अच्छी काम करती है. ये उसको damage debuff करती है, और ये उसकी I mean, not necessarily physical magic heroes ki damage, but there are other. There will be a tank which will be doing some damage as well. उसकी damage reduction करती है, ये सब उसकी defense reduction करती है, और this will wipe the magic hero team very quickly. जब आपके opponent के पास एक healer है और वो physical heroes, it's a combination of physical and magic heroes, then this combination is good. So the thing is, these two are stunners. This is a tank plus stunner. This is a tank. This is a stunner which does damage. This is a stunner which does damage. So you can see the three stunners against a magic-based hero team. There is a pay-to-play version of this team as well, where you replace the hero with Lore Weaver, and you replace the Snow Queen with I think the hero I'm talking about. Oh boy, wait, I was saying which we can replace with Witch Doll. Witch Doll. Witch Doll. If you can get Witch Doll to green, it is good. But okay, I'll talk about that later on. So Witch Doll, these two can be replaced. This is basically the exact same as Lore Weaver Witch Doll team that is there in the pay-to-play slide, with the other heroes being the same. So this is like the free to play equivalent. उसकी बराबर करती है, लेकिन it's not equal, but it's a free to play equivalent, which is not the same damage. It's not the same. It doesn't do the same amount of damage as that, but it can stand on its own against other free to play teams when a similar constellation is available. So that is another. This is another good team that you can talk about. What about other teams? Okay, sometimes you opponent is physically heavy and they're doing a lot of damage. Then you can add. You go for two tanks, and you basically go for this time. This is again जब आपके opponents damage बहुत करते हैं, they are doing a lot of damage in a very quick time, and you are not able to take the damage. Then you go for two tanks, और उसके बाद आप ये हीरो यूज कर, ये कॉम्बिनेशन यूज कर सकते हैं. बट इफ इट डजंट हैव अ हीलर, मोस्टली दे विल नॉट हैव अ हीलर, आप इसको ऐड कर सकते हैं. बिकॉज यू डोंट नीड असैसिन इफ द ओपोनेंट डजंट हैव एनी मैजिक हीरो नहीं है, उसके बाद तो असैसिन इतनी जरूरी नहीं होती है. सो आप ये कॉम्बिनेशन भी जा सकते हैं. इसमें ये दोनों टैंक है, ये तीनों स्टनर्स हैं, which is actually really good. And then you have your damage from these two. These two together do a lot of damage. So yeah. Similarly, if the opponent is magic heavy and they're doing too much damage and you're not able to cope, you can go for this. This one, again, it's a stunner. It also protects one of your teammate when it's low on damage, low on health. It also debuffs magic. So it's an optional hero. It's used very rarely in Colosseum, but it's useful to have. So those are some of the combinations that you can try out. So now coming to the pay-to-play heroes. Let me just go back my pay-to-play account. So what are the pay-to-play? There are a couple of heroes that you can buy, and all you need to do is get them to green. And you can even get, if you're only going looking at the top 500, you can survive with silver. That is 400 rupees per hero. If you're willing to spend, you need only like three heroes that are must-haves. One is Witch Doll, must have. This actually does the same. This is similar to the Snow Queen in a stun, but it does more damage. It does more debuff, so it is better to have. So for 400 rupees, you can have Witch Doll. Next is Lore Weaver. It's a better healer than Prima Donna. Mine is maxed out, but it's a better healer than Prima Donna. It's a good must. It's a must-have basic pay-to-play hero. I would suggest getting it to green. And I don't think it outdeals Prima Donna at green, but it is good to have. The next hero is Petite Devil. I actually mix, if my team has Witch Doll, I go with Petite Devil, because Petite Devil kind of counters the Witch Doll. So that's another, again, 400 rupees. You can get it to silver. I think this one you can get it to green at 800 rupees, which is really cheaper, because Witch Doll and Lore Weaver you need to spend 1200 to get it to green, whereas this one you only need 800. So another nice to have hero. Apart from that, none of the other heroes. I mean, I do use Storm Fox occasionally, but again, not necessary to buy. Again, another hero that can go to green at 800 rupees. Not necessary to have. Ethereal Grade, not necessary to have, 800 rupees. Counters Demon Slayer. The main reason you have Ethereal Guide is it counters Demon Slayer. When you use this, when Demon Slayer is like really getting the stuffing out of your Prima Donna, if you have Ethereal Guide, it fires around the same time the Demon Slayer's proc fires, so counter करती है उसको, so इसलिए it's a nice hero to have. It's also a good war hero at gold, so I have been slowly getting it to paying only the $5 packs for this to get it to gold, so eventually it will go there. So that's about all the heroes and all the basic combinations that you can try out. See, I really don't push beyond 100, because my main goal for this is to get a decent amount of gems. The top 50 is like extremely competitive. You will be constantly thrown out, and if you have to spend gems to go back up, it is not worth it. For getting the top 500 should be a sustainable way. जब आपकी रैंक टॉप 500 में होती है, आपको एक डिसेंट अमाउंट ऑफ जेम्स मिलती है, जो आपको सस्टेन करेगी, आपको अपग्रेड में सस्टेन करेगी. जो भी चीज़ आपको गोल्ड जेम्स चाहिए उसके लिए सस्टेन करने के लिए आपको टॉप 500 में होना ही काफ़ी है. उसके ऊपर जाने में कोई ह्यूज मतलब नहीं होती है. इट्स गुड टू हैव, बट इट्स नॉट अ मस्ट हैव. difference is it's good to have but must नहीं है कि आपको top 100 में होना है, top rank में होना है. क्योंकि if you are in the first rank and first top 10, forget the first rank, top 10, you will be constantly hit at the last 10 minutes of the reset. 3 hour ke every 3 hours it resets and you get the gems. So and that last 10 minutes you'll be hit heavily, so that somebody will want to go and get the rank one. So you have to be sitting there waiting for the last few minutes to do it daily. So it's not worth being there in the top 10 really, because somebody is going to hit you in the last minute and you will lose that top ranking, and you're going to sit you'll be dropping to like 20-30 ranks. And when you drop that 20-30-20 15-20 ranks, sorry, 15-20 ranks, the gems that you're going to get is significantly lesser to the gems you're spending to be in the top rank. The best option is to like sit in the top 500. आपको gems, you will be getting a constant flow of gems. You will get a constant, आपको कोई problems नहीं होगी. आपकी gem, I think I get about 2000 gems a day, which is more than better than what I need for a shield. So my shield requirements are almost always met. So all the best, guys. That's about all the basic tips that I can give. I will not show any fights that are, but give me your feedback. बताएं आप आपकी feedback बताएं उसके. Let's make it a questionnaire. So if you have any questions about this combination or any questions about how effective this combination can be, let me know. I will you have any problems with this combination, put a comment in this video and I will try and answer and explain your questions. So thank you once again for watching, guys. Do subscribe. Check out the 10,000 gem giveaway video that I uploaded a little while back. Make sure you are subscribed and commented on that video as well, and put a thumbs up for it, because in 2 weeks time the winner will get 10,000 gems. Okay, thank you, guys.